What up, my dudes? Welcome to another stream of Baldur's Gate 3. This could be the final stream of Baldur's Gate, but we don't know yet. It's the final farewell. The last friends was back to the point to where we've just defeated the big baddie at the end, the Elder Brain, and things are kind of back where they should be. I'm not quite sure. Well, this probably won't be a long stream, but you never really know. Let's go check on everybody and let's see what happens. We talked to Shadowheart in the last stream. I don't think I have animal talking. Oh, I do. Let's see what old Owlbear's got to say. Use him with this battle. I don't think I ever used him though.
Friend, you came. Big brother Scratch too. Happy.
Oh, good deal. You're a lot bigger now than Scratch now.
Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong.
No doubt about it.
Tired now. Want sleep. Want cave.
Ooh, you need someone to look after you. How about Halson?
Bear man? He is big, but not bigger than me. I like him. I go to him.
Sounds good.
What's cooking?
A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
Why do you have that in your mouth, buddy?
I found this. It smelled like you, so I kept it. Seemed like something you might like to throw. Oh, I've been so good. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Owlbear. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to play with.
Oh, that's good.
You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know. I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
Yeah. Well, there you go, buddy. Oh, there's you here getting fucking wasted.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
Yeah. Let me guess. This is nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
That's good. Sounds like you need a hug.
You are right, of course.
Come on, buddy.
I am accustomed to dwelling on the past, even when it brought me nothing but unhappiness. You changed that, and gave me the most precious of memories.
It was a hell of an adventure.
Now the task is to make yet more of them, so that each reunion shall be all the sweeter. And who's to say we need to make such gatherings a rare occasion? My hearth is yours to warm yourself beside always.
Always a plus.
Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Partying sideways. You talk today, but if you insist, or you first, House. I want to hear about what you made.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The
I don't know
old
about
masonry
that.
of
Only been,
Moonrise
like,
Towers
a
and
year.
Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes. And the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Two words to key care of.
My greatest purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Thaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again.
Okay.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see, my charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall.
I believe it.
I have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
I believe it. I have sought you out of camp.
I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
A little bit. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. Let's go. Let's spice it up.
You are truly incapable of disappointing. The children shall be wrapped, and have no fear. All due credit shall be given to the tale's originator. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else. Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough. Partial Roman and bear form, I take it?
I spend half my days in ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though.
Fair enough.
They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
Yeah. Seem more settled than I expected of you.
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
But she took over. They volunteered you for something.
Do you truly even need to ask? Of course. Who could not open their home to a befeathered hero of Baldur's Gate? And I did promise the children I would bring them back a surprise.
Well, that is a surprise.
Imagine their faces. As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
No doubt about it. Can I have a hug, big guy?
By all means.
Bring her in here, Chief. Mr. the old stinky bear transforming weirdo.
I could get used to this.
No problem.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
Yeah. Would you whittle
I
me
made
up?
this. Ducks are my favorite.
Wow,
but
that's a hell of a fucking whittle.
I thought they
Damn.
were particularly fitting in this case.
Look at all
They
those
are
chickens.
migratory birds, of course,
that
traveling
one?
far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong.
I'll
Just
take
like
your
old
duck.
friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Wacky. Does it do anything? You're a sentimental creature at heart, you know that, right?
Oh, I am well aware, trust me.
I'm pretty sentimental.
Now,
too.
I've taken up enough of your time. Go on, enjoy the festivities.
That's all right, Chief. All right, Jahira, you're next.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
A little bit. You know, that makes one of us. I've learned a lot since we've met.
How nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
Ooh, that sounds terrible. And rumors the upper city spread beyond reconstruction. I'm not happy with the city restored in former authority.
The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at.
Wow.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three.
Yeah, it's
But
probably all
nothing
three.
I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers.
Your mama?
My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks.
Huh?
Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand.
Oh, yeah?
Organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Doesn't surprise me.
Honestly, much more sitting down than I'd like. Mistake me not. There is still much to be done. Plans to make, maps to be frowned over. But my children are more than capable of doing it. Even the young ones tire of me peeking over their shoulders. This night offers them a brief respite from me, at least.
Oh, bug-eyed.
This place, now I look at it, it is where you all spent your first night together, no? A fine spot for an adventure to begin.
Yep, let's do it.
A fine spot indeed.
You have an adventure in mind?
Just a little wander, perhaps, to stretch the legs. I'll find my way back, as I always do. I admit defeat. Baldur's Gate is my home. But that is the thing about home. The only way to see it clearly is to leave. And look back. For a little while, at least.
No doubt.
For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Yeah. Standing in it right now. This campsite. It's my home. Even when I'm far away.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection,
Yep.
I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs.
Come on, let's make out,
I
you
must
old bag.
inspect
I mean,
the
let's go
refreshments.
hang out.
You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Oh shit, did you hear, you bum? Gale's way off in there. Oh, we got this dude.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed.
I'm surprised
Our
to see you, you
skeletal
weasel.
friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Really? Aiming for a next kill all, or you gonna get yourself in trouble?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together.
I believe it.
I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
A hero and me? And I'm no.
Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still,
We'll see.
I'll sign it for you.
You're a bum.
Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
I'm sure you would.
A most welcome sight. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies.
Damn.
And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
Hot damn. Looking a bit less solid than I expected. What's the holdup?
A bit. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say.
Yeah.
I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Where are you now?
Shractalor.
Never heard of it. Should I have? Sounds foreboding.
Let's say both. I can't imagine a greater pleasure than Vlakit's unmaking. Shractalor is the capital of the Githzerai, an exiled people. Once kin with mine until the madness of civil war ripped out one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Damn. Alright, hold on there. On a diplomatic mission, you say?
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck.
Yeah?
Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am a warrior of the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces.
Holy shit,
My
Lizelle.
people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before.
Yep, I sure have.
Bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Undeniable, alright. Pretty hardcore. Lizelle's always crazy. What's up, I?
Not too much. How's it going?
You know. Listening to Lizelle and her tales. What are you up to? Just chilling like a villain? I assume so.
I admit.
What's that?
I've longed
Sorry,
for
I
his guiding wisdom
yeah,
more
I'm just
than
taking it out.
once.
I got
But
you.
I have not heard tell of him, nor has my mind felt his presence. Gith's son has been lost to the shadows.
Sorry, I think my internet's been
Perhaps
slow.
one day,
No worries.
when the Lich Queen is dust, he will step into the light.
Lizelle, you're always trying to cut people's heads off.
Soon,
I don't
when the
know.
comet has risen, when the Lich
Pop out.
Queen has crumbled to dust, I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's vorpal blade at my neck.
Wait a minute. Not a projection still?
No,
What the?
I'd rather it not come to that.
Yeah, that or it
Now
glitched
go,
out.
mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle.
Mingle
I'll be
like,
back
like
one
a
day.
Pringle.
The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
He's intense. Who we talk to? And we'll go check out Gailey's over here hiding by the bushes like a weirdo as always.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in.
What's up, duder? I don't remember wearing that fancy
Professor
coat.
Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion.
Wow.
Pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
I see Mistra didn't smite you in the end.
She did not. I'm delighted to report. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would. And
Okay.
in return, she cured me of the orb at last. Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything.
You can still blow up?
I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be
Probably not
easier
good.
to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
Same experience, you're an excellent teacher. Go on, convince me why illusionary magic is so fun. You used to take yourself rather seriously, you know. Glad to hear magic is no idle study, it's dangerous. Just like she's dangerous. Sideways. Look out.
Illusory magic has the power to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all. Imagination. Had you
Imagination.
the decades to spare, I think you'd prove quite adept at it.
SpongeBob's
As
little
you did
rainbow.
in that first lesson I taught you. It was at that moment, the weave connecting us, that I realized how much your friendship had come to mean to me. as it still does. Teaching you was hardly an effort at all. Not like my present cohort of apprentices. Oh, they try their best, of course, when they can manage to stay awake.
Cheek of them! Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
That damn cat.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
The cat's a butthead. Guys, I found life a little too quiet since our last journey. Haven't heard the latest tales? Let's tell them.
Oh, I assure you, my students keep me very well informed of your escapades, past
Really?
and present. You're something of a hero to them. I'll be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort
Sure.
as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
What do you mean my current situation? We haven't been doing anything for like 6 months. I mean, not that I've been telling them anyway. It'd be my pleasure. Sounds like too much work to me. Yeah. I can bring got art with me. Why not?
I don't see why not. 2 heads are better than 1. Unless you're dealing with an Etin. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower.
As far as
My
he knows, you're
apologies,
just
Tara.
trading.
That would be
Yes,
our
indeed.
tower.
Our tower. That
It will
damn
give
cat.
us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening.
Well, not
So,
really, but
In
okay.
the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
What are you hanging out here by the bushes? That's your cat? How'd your cat get back over here?
Oh, right. You.
Yeah.
Hello.
You bum eating all the dang pigeons? Do the...
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order.
Sure.
You helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
No shit, what rock have you been living underneath? Good lord. Actually, Gale helped me, even though we didn't bring him with.
That doesn't sound like him.
Give him a little credit.
Yeah.
But whichever way you want to remember it, well done, I suppose. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able. If you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
That's the one thing that kind of bothered me, I guess, when she brings that up. So when you're in the last battle, it sucks that they don't bring everybody there. Like Halsin's there, Jahira's there. I can't remember if Minsk was there, but they should bring everybody that was in your camp to the final fight and have them in different districts of the city. I think that would have been more of a fun ordeal. Like have like your main group and then have you switch off between different groups to help save the city, and then overall bring yourself to the Elder Brain.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you had Karlak in there, you could have Will doing shit, you could have had, you know. But then the only problem with that is it has to be, you'd have to guarantee that they're alive. And you may have not picked them
Yeah.
up. You might not have Gale with you. You might not have anybody with you. Who the hell knows? And then you're just fucked. Or maybe if they don't show up, maybe just your factions that you can call upon, maybe they take that spot. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Be
Or
cool
you-
if they still had something.
Yep, go ahead.
Sorry.
What are you saying? It'd be cool to what?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, just to keep all, you know, even if you had to, like, split up your 4. So, anyway. It would be pretty cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you didn't. I think I have a little delay in my internet, so when I try to start talking.
Oh, I got you. That might be why it runs into that way. But yeah, so if they could do something like that, that would be kind of cool. And it was awesome to bring more into it, because you don't know what to expect when you're fighting and which way to go. I guess I could have explored a little bit more, but the game almost... what's weird about it is that it tends to push you in a direction. Like, you must get here. This is your directive. But yet, that actually encourages you to not go that way. Like, you should break away from what it tells you to do so you can go and explore. And if you don't, then you're going to miss out on some really cool opportunities. So it doesn't necessarily punish you. It's just you'll miss out on something. So it's almost encouraging to just break off from what the main thing is and just do your own thing. This is what it kind of how I feel about it anyway. Oh, Savior.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great many things have changed in recent months.
Oh, I remember.
Ta-ta, darling.
Cat is so arrogant. Good Lord. Those over here. Oh, Asterion.
Well,
He really is.
look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever.
Well, what do you know?
If you don't mind me saying. Whatever
Well?
you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
Well, buddy, I'm glad you didn't get melted by the sun. I have no idea what protections. Oh, it was probably the tadpole. Now it makes sense. He went running off into the fucking sun trying to get out of it. But I think the tadpole protected him from being out in the daylight, if I remember right. Look this up for shits and giggles. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I forget. There was something about it.
I'm gonna look this up here, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Vampire spawn is inherently vulnerable to the sunlight, causing him to flee or suffer, but yeah. If you choose to romance Asterion and choose to have him stay as a spawn, you'll have a conversation where the epilogue where you can express supporting blah blah. Finding a way to walk in the sun. Oh, okay. You romance Asterion all the way into the game. Have him stay as a spawn. You'll get an option before the epilogue. After he asks what next, the other option telling him to find a way to walk in the sun. Interesting. That still doesn't answer my question. Post game. The game could offer the items such as the Daywalker ring or similar that grant temporary or permanent resistance to the sunlight. I wonder if during the game. Yeah, there's nothing that really. It must be the tadpole. Something. I don't know. I can't really find anything just on a quick search. I can thank my partner for that being. After everything, I wanted to keep helping people. You know me, it's been a wild few months. There it is.
Of course.
Nailed it.
I'd be disappointed with anything less. You always brought a wonderful sense of fun to the world. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
Yeah, he's like, he's bringing a similar fun to the world. Was that before or after we murdered everybody? I don't know which one was the most fun. But we'll see. Seem happy. Have you been drinking? Last time I saw you were running from the sun. What happened?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends,
Yep,
I was
that's
just
what it
an
is.
ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell.
Poor guy.
Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt ashamed.
That's okay.
Like I'd lost everything. Just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that.
Why don't you just
But
go run
time
under an umbrella?
lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it.
Yeah.
I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Wow. Could have told you that. It's I am one of the good guys. Who would have thought?
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Let's see. You ever miss walking around in the sun?
I did at first. But then I realized. These shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Yeah. You don't say. I'm glad to hear it.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye.
Yeah.
So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Yeah. I could see that. We get Karlak in there as well. Plus the little guy, and didn't really talk to him by himself.
It's cooking hotter here.
He's going to kill me, isn't he?
No.
Not the big mad bastard. The hamster.
Not the big mad bastard.
Nice vintage.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Welcome back.
He wasn't kidding. With this, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you.
Yeah. I'm here.
I've missed you, man.
I miss you
Like,
too.
I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
Oh, I do clean up a little bit, huh? I've missed you too. I shouldn't have let you go to Vernus without me.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side.
No.
Oh, but hey, guess what we found?
What?
Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge!
Yeah?
Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus.
That's what I'm talking
You haven't
about.
seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
Oh, you might be able to hear you fix your heart. I hope not. I have a hug.
You don't need to ask, soldier.
Bring her in here, fire. Oh, God. Ooh, tss, psh, ah, burning the shit out of me. Ooh, God. Hot, 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 hot. Worth it, though. Worth it. Burn. Burn so bad. It burns so bad. Good God. Ooh. Anybody got any bourbon cream? Holy shit.
I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out?
Yes. And down. You can look me up and down. You better, I'll hunt you down myself. As long as the devil doesn't put any holes in you in the meantime.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here together.
I'd give it a go.
Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
Okay. What the hell is Mint doing over there? He's over there fucking going to town. Look at this shit. He's eating all the goddamn food. Where anybody shows up. What a bum. And who is up there? Who are you, buckaroo?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
No, not really. I just want to know who the hell you were. You seem glum. I thought bars were meant to be full of pep and joy.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days.
Why is that?
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
I'll try. How do you know Withers? There we go.
You know?
Yeah, I do. I think.
Right. It
Tell
is
you.
an honor. Finally, the scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
Whatever puts the pep in your step. I'll save it just in case.
Fantastical news. Carry on, I shall.
Can I ask you how you know the Witherspoon?
Greetings, O cultured adventurer. What can I do you for?
Okay, well, fair enough. Alright, well, what do you got going on, Chief?
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
I don't know, what are you wearing? Are you wearing Karlach's, like, weird metal bra thing? What do you got going on over there? It's awful, is that you? Oh, shit. Let's see if we pass this. Oh, man, we lucked out, huh?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets,
Honey,
an earthy fragrance
suckle.
you can't quite recognize.
Is that the smell of burning ash and volcanoes? What a spice smell, huh? Oh, for,
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla.
what, you burning the place down?
A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in.
Well, you went down there by choice, you know?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him.
Wow.
He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy.
You
The
are a
likes of
flaming
Gortash
fist.
can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis.
I believe it.
With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last Fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same.
Damn.
His words, not mine.
Yeah?
He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
Maybe it's a little bit both. I don't know.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone.
That's right, buddy.
If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Yeah. Well, you know. I could say the same, buddy. I used you quite a bit. I didn't use you in the middle of the game, but a lot towards the end.
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
Let's see here.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Will, he's going to be chugging that bottle like a champ.
Cool, fresh
All right,
air.
we get Halson.
By the living gods, I needed it.
Are these the letters? Did I read these? Humble Guild. The hero of the realms. We have followed your adventures closely from the day you fell from that doomed nautiloid. Oh. I didn't want to like take the letter. Withers gave me this address, so I consider it. Ooh, there's addresses here in the woods. Ironhand gnomes are rarely beyond help. Okay. Like, who's this from? Art. From the sunny porch of the last light inn, a breeze blows now and then. People are milling in and out, builders, visitors, the children, all ages. In Halson's care, I no longer hold a quill or eat without assistance. A kind friend is transcribing this for me, Nathaniel. Rejoin with Oliver. Oh yeah, the kids. Do not fear, if you're not for help for this land, would still be shrouded in darkness. From the Raven Guard, and the city is forever in your debt. Without your valor, your audacity, your sacrifice, it would not know no renewal. It is not in temples and inns and homes that I speak of, but hearts. Baldur's Gate can never be the city it was before it suffered the Absolute's attempt. And that it is as it should be. The survivors have borne witness to their homes near destruction. They have come to regret turning a blind eye to the cruelty of Gortash's disguise and safety and security, and they understand. This is I have come to understand the trust, compassion, and unity of the foundation of Baldur's Gate. Our gates are open once more to the disowned and displaced. The Flaming Fist will learn to be true servants of people, and I will devote myself on ridding the gate of shameful fears and allow evil to enter our homes. It's Raven. Hey, you, it's Arabella. Oh yeah, the little one. Bone Man once said I needed to find balance. Their creation meets ruin. Wow, the root. Wow. He was right. After I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree started to grow in my head, and all these weird thoughts and feelings and powers sprouted out. Hey. After he squished the brain, Beard Man showed up and said the weave led him to me, and me to him. Teach me how to make sense of all of it. Also, he says not to call him Beard Man. I don't think Rillers really has a beard, but small, selfless, published. Needling with Edvard. Bubbles. Do you not see, my friends, Lord Gortash, formerly our greatest bulwark against the absent wing? What? Interesting. Floric, I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already, in spite of my best attempts. You proved yourself again in Joaquin's Rest in Moonrise Towers and Worm's Rock, and still I doubt it. The Netherbrain's defeat shouldn't have proven your courage, yet I was more doubtful than ever. What? It was a ruse, a dream, and a trick. And then one eve, from the elf song, I heard it singing, the raucous lewd, a tuneless, drunken refrain. Never heard anything more terrible and more beautiful. I raised my voice and joined the chorus. Oh, pardon me. What else we got? Alfira. I'm sorry it's been so long. I've had the most amazing news. You know how Lacrissa was working insane hours at the Elfsong Tavern. Well, she woke me up one morning all excited and told me she was surprised for me. She took me to a house in the lower city that had a plaque hanging outside. A plaque with Bjorn Lahala's names on it, and the School of Music. Wow. Burst into tears. I couldn't believe it. The cutest house you've ever seen. Big space downstairs, a small loft where we can sleep. Alright, I'll fire. Hey there. You mind passing this on to Karlak? Thanks, Emil. Karlak, if you're reading this, you're alive, and I'll give this to Karlak. In one way or another. God, I think you've often wondering. Please. See if I can get that to her. I can only apologize for my absence. Gale, my boy. Oh, it's fucking... Yep, Elemenster. Let's see if I can get an old man's voice. I only apologize for my absence once withers a little gathering. As you know, the most urgent of business would keep me from indulging myself in his excellent taste in sweet meats. And your esteemed company, of course. I was delighted to hear that you came to your senses with regards to the cursed crown. And delighted yet further that I have learned that the orb's maligning presence no longer poses a threat, or any threat. In that sense, at least, I hope you feel mistreated fairly. I hear you've been dabbling in the spot of educating, a noble profession indeed. And no doubt after your adventures you've had plenty of wisdom to share. I might offer a modicum of my own, keep your head sharp, your heart kind, and your larder stocked. After all, one never knows when an old friend might drop by.
What more could I wish for?
Sincerely, your wacky, whimsical bullshitting wizard, Elemenster.
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies?
That's the best I got.
Sauce, please?
Shadowheart. Who's this from? Oh, Nocturne. Hope you've had a happy and well. Hopefully you're happy and well. I must keep this short. Oh yeah, that's one chick, right? Nocturne, the one that gave us the little stuff in the charts. Charts followers at most every waking moment in my new enclave. I dearly wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends. Such a reunion. But keep it safe. Till we find each other again. Good deal. And Valeria. Salutations. Rainan's request to help with a mysterious case that arisen since our little Balian bash half a year ago. Regrettably, I've taken the credit for dispelling the ball cult in your absence. You understand. What? Who? Who did that?
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Made me a target, a false document bringing my name into ill repute, and has made it public. Having passing through the bundle of coin, perhaps you can persuade the management of innocence. Yeah, right. And boss. Shellac. Here's who adorns one. Oh, yeah. Orpheus may not be with us, but the comet shines ever bright. Breathe, and battle by battle. Valakis' death draws near. Astroplane slaughter all who've been slaughtered. Warriors cometh. Alright, our allies do not call themselves children of gift. So, yeah. He's still fighting the good fight. Let's see how Hope's doing. I had a dream last night. Not that there are any nights here or any days. It was a dream about you, all of you. You were here with me, and I've served bread and jam and oat and crackers and cheese and enough tea to quench a desert. Nibbled and sipped and smiled and laughed. Okay, I didn't have words to answer. Wait a minute. I don't know if anyone ever asked at all. I led you through my house and showed you all the souls that were here with me. Raphael's, but now they belong to themselves. The archive is now in our gallery. Isn't that nice? Alright, we got a couple more. Who's this from? Marina. Yep. Reached out. Finally had my big... Oh, Marina! The hag situation. A beautiful boy. I can't believe I thought of giving him up. He screams his head off at night and barely slept. And other than my wedding day, of course. Never been happier. I decided to name him Connor after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors started our own publishing house. I've printed a few pamphlets so far. I'm halfway through my first book. Me, an author. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags, of course. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to get support groups. As long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Alright, and 9 fingers. Not sure for leaving my Not much for leaving my city, but it has gladdened a girl's heart, I guess. The ball, so thank you for that much. In a place except a few casks of fine vintage that managed to roll up their way down from the upper city, and all the commotion, the rebuilding has been giving rise to many so much happy opportunities. Go to the guild hall. Gotcha. Enjoy the month. And finally, Zevlar. We kept him alive, thankfully, in that fight. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past few months. For stumbled in the city, I shook so bad that I could scarcely hold soup. As the only city that began shake, I felt hands grow still, along with other veterans sheltering at the temple, discards of the unworthy legions. Yep. Don't know what oath they cling to now. It's more thanks alone I owe. Okay. The temple every day to aid reliefs, and come see us when you can. Alright, that's very kind of them. Wow, the Raven Guard has returned to full strength. Wow, it's kind of cool. I might actually take a screenshot of this stuff. Post it in gaming screenshots. They were on the bottom, I think. There she be. Pretty cool. Blizzard City. Same for each one. Army is dispersed from Baldur and borders. Kind of cool. Yeah, if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, so check it out. It's in the description below if you're watching. Oh wait a minute, is it the same one? That's clear. No, that one's different. They have all kinds of stuff. Like the last little flyer, if I can get a hold of it. "6 months since the assassination of Archduke from Gortash." Ooh, I don't know if I should post that. Maybe I'll block that one out. Maybe. There we go.
Oh, pardon me. Good song, good company.
All right,
and good
we got that
wine
one
from the
there.
looks of it.
Maybe we should take a picture of my guy too. Haven't done that in a while. By the waterfall. Oh shit, you have to do it in a hurry because you changed back to that screen. Now always remember where he was. Alright, what the fuck are you doing, Halson? Get off the chair.
The past made present.
It's not a
must
treadmill.
Be careful to not overindulge tonight. Lest I
Alright,
lose
did you
control
talk to
and slip
everybody?
into
Let's go around the
bad
whole
form.
camp. Is everybody here? What's this? End your adventure? Oh, I'm not ready for that shit yet. Okay, we talked to you. Where is old Witherspoon at? And can we talk to anybody else? Oh, Karlak again, because we have their letter.
Can pluck wine from all over the world, but is there one...
Look at this place. At us. This is the best party I've ever been to.
Wow. Excited.
It smells so good.
I won't send too many letters back to the gate while I'm away. I will try to enjoy solace. But you look disbelieving.
One last. I just need to make sure they don't say anything else.
I won't send too many.
Okay, so we'll do one more round of walking around everybody, and then we'll call it a
I
night.
can't believe this is real. Never thought we'd gather like this again. It's quite... yes. It's really quite lovely.
All right, let's give him a hug. Bring it in here, dude. I'm not hugging your cat, though.
It's good to see you again.
Sorry, I was changing between controllers and that. Alright, old guy.
Don't worry, friend. I'll be sure to send your royalties by post once the manuscript's published. I'm certain I have your address around here somewhere.
Yeah, once 1, 2, 3, the woods. Knock it off. Holy fuck, what is all this shit? Damn, we can wear whatever the fuck we want. No, don't pick that up. I just wanted to see what the hell it was. Underwear? What is all this shit?
Suddenly I had a spot of deja vu.
I'm just looking at all the dyes. Can we just take it all? Oh, I'm not over. I'm just gonna keep it all. Try on different ones. Wow. I got my weapon on too. Well, I ain't gonna have my regular clothes on when I end the adventure. Ooh, I like those. They're all pretty cool. What about this? It's stuff that I haven't even gone through. I look like Minsk almost. That one's cool too. Haven't had a chance to look at any of this stuff before.
It may just be rocks, grass, and dirt, but there is something about this spot.
Alright, let's see what kind of dye we got. What is this? Dye remover. What's this stuff? Ink dye. How do we... Okay. Is this one? Absolute outfit. What the hell is going on there? I don't know if I like any of that stuff. I don't like that though. I know I'm just kind of messing with stuff, but I wanted to see scarlet dye, swamp green. I don't know, I just do want to do one thing. Oh, is that it? And what am I wearing? Is it that? Pants are wackier and fuck. Hide helmet. There we go. If we're gonna end this on a good note, we're gonna end it with all our shit on. I'm ready to go on an adventure at all times.
It truly is splendid to see everyone gathered together again, if only for a night. I hope the sun does not make haste to rise on us.
No problem, buddy. Oh, it goes back and forth.
Quite as nice as the sitting room, but
Yeah, we'll put back our regular.
I didn't realize you were such a homebody, Tara.
What about these pants? What about these pants, huh? Do they always wear pants like that?
This seems pretty red, but no, not even close.
I don't remember my pantalones looking like that. Those boots. Is that just the outfit? Where the hell's my pants? Is that what comes with the outfit? You guys remember my pants looking like that? Jean shoes. Ooh man, yeah, I'm fucking bumming it up. Bumming it up now. I don't remember what the hell I was wearing. I'm more of a flip-flop kind of guy anyway. Like those bad boys right there. I don't know about those though. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some new shoes in here. I know I'm just goof-assing around, but I don't know, I'm just kind of checking shit out. I'm trying to figure out what's up with my pants. Are these it? Is that my underwear? That's not my underwear. I swear you can wear different pants. Is that the outfit? Oh, it does come with the outfit.
Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
So there's just the pants that come with it, huh? What about Damn, these are intense. I haven't looked at any of these outfits. By the way.
Oh, I've seen every corner of the realms. I just know what I like.
That's my mother's sitting room.
And the dining table. And
Okay.
the hearth, and above all, your lap.
All right, let's end this stuff.
Enjoying yourself, I hope.
Yeah, I am. Good to see everyone.
I know. I'll have to stop myself from getting teary-eyed when it's time to say goodbye again. Let's make tonight count. The only regrets I want to hear about come morning should revolve around an excess of carousing and questionable dancing.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's make out, baby.
I feel better already.
Give me... Oh, I can still do spells here. Have access to all that stuff. Alright, we talked to Chihira, we talked to him. Said bye to Gale and Starion, we got one more time.
After everything, this feels nice. A chance to take a breath, metaphorically speaking.
And we'll see Lizelle out.
This is nice. Yes. I think that's the right word for it.
It is nice. Alright, we talked to Karlak. Damn. Who's in here? Oh, that's the end. There's a dagger.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers. Cheers to all of us.
Alright, Witherspoon. I read the notes. Talked to this idiot. Eating all the stuff.
We shall conclude our business with the thief. But have no fear, my friend. Who will save you a dance?
Alright. Anybody out here? A little bit of wine by the dock. Talk to him one more time.
Happy? Gonna live with the bear man. Gonna fight him. But no bite. Promise.
Alright. One last pet. See you later, buddy. You did good. Been a long adventure.
Yes. Miss this. More.
All right, one more. Jeez, guy.
Yes. Miss this.
I know. Sorry, buddy. I gotta go. I gave you 2 for Scratch. Where the hell did he go? Scratch. Aha. Hey, buddy.
Oh, boy. Is it lovely to sniff you again?
Yeah. See you later, buddy. Good adventure. We had a long time. We played this for like over 2 months.
You always know just how to do it.
Yes, indeed.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
No time for fetch. Gotta go, buddy. I talk to you, Jahira, Alson, Gale. I think Will, Karlak, Shadow Heart's over there. All right, time to go, guys. Time to end Baldur's Gate 3. Am I ready? Not at all. What? Time. Where's all this stuff? Might as well see what's over here first, right? Might as well steal all your shit over here. What you got over here? Anything good? Mm-hmm. We'll take it with us. For my adventures, some muse. Our fates are bound, my wisdom vast. I dearly hope our kinship lasts. Deep affection. Oh. Circle of Death, huh? Anything else in here we can steal? Just trying to see before I go. Holy water. You bet your ass I'm taking that. You know, I forgot that you can make potions. It's been so long since I've done any of this stuff. Let's check that out. At least we can make some of this other stuff. Alright, Witherspoon. Alright, I like to check out stuff before we call it good.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
I don't know, it's been a long journey, dude. Did my duty no more, no less. I can't help feel that some things left undone. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I thought I caught up with everyone. What's next?
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine.
Yep. Old
Enjoy
Witherspoon.
the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I suppose.
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words.
Wow.
It is over. For now.
Oh,
Thou
Witherspoon.
played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed.
I hope
Until
so.
we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Damn. It's Baldur's Gate. Good brains without worms and good night's sleep. The greatest friends.
To you.
That guy's still playing his shit up there. Wow. Kind of gave me chills a little bit. Oh my god. Loving memory of our friend and colleague, Jim Southworth. Wow. For you, Jim. Well, that's it. My lord. We just beat Baldur's Gate 3. That was a hell of a journey. I'm glad you guys came with me. All the way. Crazy. Because it's... Yeah, I've been playing a little over a month. And... Wow. Or maybe pretty close to that, at least. It's nuts. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream of Baldur's Gate 3. I did play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I've got to beat the expansion for Baldur's Gate 2, so the Throne of Ball. So keep an eye out for that. It's coming up. Got a bunch of other games we got to play as well. Yeah.
There thou art, the dead three.
Oh, man.
Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone.
Wow.
The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Dang. You gonna go back and lay back down in your bed, or? That was intense. I don't even know where to go from here. I don't know what happened. Is it Kretzy or what do we do? I think that's it, right? See what it takes us to. Area is the reunion camp, right? That's the absolute. I don't know who these jokers are. Okay, well, anyways, if you guys want to give a like, comment, and subscribe wherever you can. That'd be great. See where we are at the camp. I think it just takes us back to the reunion one. You continue, right? I don't know. Let's find out. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and sub, that'd be great.
It is fun.
Oh, nope.
Sleep until we meet again.
Alright. Sorry, guys. Damn, literally that's the end. Okay, I thought it was might be a little bit more or something.
Thou sort didst think gods, the sapling, the wimp, the death fell I over vermin.
Go away. Okay, anyway. If you guys leave any comments, I do try to reply to them and read them. Yeah, even after the stream's over. And yeah, if you want to hit that like button in the up position, that would be grateful, because it shows that you guys enjoy the videos that I upload and the streams that I do stream. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. I didn't think I'd ever get to this point. I've been playing the game for so long. You know what I mean? There's just so much to do. Look how beautiful it is. Baldur's Gate. Wow. That guy's... That's the Emperor the entire time, that dude right there. Yeah, well, if you want to join the Discord, it is in the description below. Automatic links to click everything, and you'll find our socials and stuff. I know there's different paths to this game, so I may return to it at some point and try something different, and maybe build a different character. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think... Wow, that water was really blowing through there, huh? Those boats, it's kind of crazy. A lot going on in Baldur's Gate, because there's like stuff on the other side of that hill. Way back in the distance. Perfect. That's great. From the time I first played it till now. You guys watching over on Twitch, such as the usual suspects of Ricker's Eye and the rest, it does delete after 7 days, so check it out while you can. And there's... Sorry to hear that I wasn't able to join us because her internet was a little messed up, but she was here for a little bit. She's been here throughout the whole thing, so if you guys want to go reminisce and go through our playthrough and check it out, if you missed any of this stuff, and yeah, I should have it all in a playlist and back together soon. So other than that, I think I'm going to leave you guys to it. And yeah, you can sub over on Twitch if you'd like, and if you want to join the Discord, like I said earlier, it's all on the front page there to find where we are. If you can't find us on Midwest Plays on YouTube, just go ahead and type Midwest Plays in, put a space between each word, click filter channel, and you'll find us right away. For some reason, when you type us in, it never shows up on the main thing. I have no idea why. Maybe we're just really hard to find. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta get back to some other games as well. Like I was saying earlier, like Final Fantasy XIV's got some content. We've got Final Fantasy 16, the DLC stuff I didn't get to. Monster Hunter, we got all kinds of stuff I gotta get back to. So, other than that, I'm out of here. You guys take care of yourselves. This is the end of Baldur's Gate 3. Look forward to other games, and, you know, hopefully you guys stick around. Because I do have some folks that watch me play other games, or this game, you know, like a specific one. Like, there is folks that watch specifically Baldur's Gate 3. Hopefully you come along for the other games we play. Who knows? Other than that, if not, you know, hopefully we'll see you in the future. You guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next playthrough of whatever game we're doing next. Bye, my dudes.